2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. It's the Chicago Bulls taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Rodman is out there with Pippen. Then it's Longley. Then it's Jordan. And it's Harper in at the point. Here's Reeves. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Reeves has got the opening basket of the game for the Lakers. Pippen feeling it out a bit. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
And I like what the defense is thinking here, but Pippen gets physical inside and insists on getting to his shot.
Hachimura. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
It's good. He came to his leader.
Harper against Doncic. Releases. That one wide left. And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. And this group reaching a major milestone this season, notching their 50th win in their last game.
Hey, you love to ensure a winning season, and most NBA teams, even great ones, consider this a major accomplishment. That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And that one's good. Hachimura.
Well, the physicality of Hachimura's drive is exceptional. Dribbles in looking almost unstoppable.
And here are the Bulls now. Passed along it. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Rodman. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. And here's Hayes. Back to Reeves. And it's Doncic, top of the key. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the 3. The rebound by Harper.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Rodman. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter.
And if he thinks that's within his range, then you know what? He's got a low basketball IQ.
I'm a little surprised he would even attempt that shot. Much better to swing the ball to somebody else.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Making a change here. Finney Smith's checked in. Lakers trail by 4. Reeves outside. The 3 for Doncic. Drains the three-pointer.
We know this is one aspect that Luka consistently goes to. It's either in the paint or from deep. You've got to guard the long ball.
Shot's good by Pippen.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches. What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Taken away by Hayes. On the wing, Doncic. Lakers working the ball around now. Shoots a three. Hayes, no good. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Pippen with it. He's picked up by James. Here's Rodman. And stolen by LeBron. And it's the Lakers on the break. Reeves outside. Takes the three. Rebound by the Bulls. Left side, Jordan. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Rodman.
And what you like there, Jordan never looks like he's rushing. Makes quick, solid decisions.
Here's Hayes. And it's all evened up. And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
He's checked in for Austin Reeves. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Wennington, he's checked in for Longley. Simpkins comes in for Dennis Rodman. Kukoc, he's checked in for Michael Jordan. And Steve Kerr is subbed in for Harper. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. That'll be a 5-second call.
Chicago ball.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Los Angeles ball.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. It's good.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Pass to connect. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Well, Brown is such a student of the game. This guy knows exactly how to get the defense reacting and hits the open man.
Now, here's Pippen. 6 points for him. Kukoc gets the bucket. There's a minute left to play here in the first. Here's James. Rebound by the Bulls.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Here's Connect. Fires from way outside. They get the rebound.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
And funny thing is, if that doesn't get you benched, I have no idea what would. Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
20 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Chicago leading by 4. Into the lane. Kukoc gets the bucket. Kukoc has got his second bucket.
And that's a go-to move for Kukoc. When he can get a step, has the ball handling skills and length to do damage.
And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll get you back to the action after the... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Chicago.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
We've got Austin Reeves. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Connect, and it's Vincent in at the 1. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to get.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 53s a game. We don't have the luxury of being that team. Working it into the paint, that's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strength. Got to do it. Thanks, DA. And here's Jordan outside. They get it back. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Jordan's got 6 here in this quarter.
You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
Pass to Vanderbilt. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
For 3, Kerr. And rebounded by Connect. Lakers trail by 3. Here's Vincent. Wants to get it to Reeves, and does. That one falls. Reeves has got 10 points.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
Jordan. No good off the front iron.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Vanderbilt inside. Reeves the pass to Vanderbilt. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the game here.
At the line for Los Angeles, Austin Reeves.
And no good on the technicals, so unable to pick that one up. Some changes for the Lakers. Hachimura, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. And it's LeBron in for Connect. Luke Longley's checked in for the Bulls. Harper comes in for Simpkins. Reeves outside. Puts up a three. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Well, Rui Hachimura has a chance to set up a teammate, and look at the delivery. Well done.
Harper with the ball. He's picked up by LeBron. Here's Longley. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Longley's got it all tied up now for Chicago.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Jordan. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Jordan's gone 5 of 7 from the floor here. Lets the 3 fly. Chicago grabs the miss. Here's Kerr. Longley controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Bulls lead by 4.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. In the corner, Finney Smith with it. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. Los Angeles shooting their second free throw attempt on the night.
At the line for the Lakers, Austin Reeves.
And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here. Vanderbilt's checked in for Los Angeles. Luka Doncic comes in for Vincent. The Bulls also changing it up. Dennis Rodman, he's checked in for Kukoc. And Pippen subbed in for Steve Kerr. Goodwin's checked in for Los Angeles. Chicago on defense. They lead by 4. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
At the line for 1, Goodwin.
And the technical free throw, missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however. Tony Kukoc, he's checked in for Jordan. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Inside, and stolen by Longley. Poked loose. Rodman with the ball, and Hachimura picks him up defensively. And Rodman gets it to go. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. They trail by 6. Here's Goodwin. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Goodwin's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. From deep three-point territory. Kept alive. Here's Rodman. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And as a free throw shooter, Rodman has his challenges. One of those guys who almost shoots a better percentage from the field.
And he can't hit the second. Lakers trail by 3. Here's Hachimura. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Such a very consistent in-between shooter. The defense can't afford to let Hachimura get separation.
2 points. That one goes. Harper's got his second basket of the game. Harper's gone 2 for 4 so far here tonight. Pass to Goodwin for the 3. And it's Harper with the rebound. Chicago leading by 3. Here's Longley. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Longley's got 8.
Well, 9 times out of 10, that probably is a miss, but somehow he finds a way.
And it's Goodwin missing.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Right side, Kukoc. Rodman outside. Vanderbilt with the steal. To the paint. Harper with the steal. Pippen against Doncic. And Pippen with the basket. The assist from Rodman. Now it's a 7-point Bulls lead. And so it's the Lakers with it. Pass to James. Fires for three. Rebound by the Bulls. Rodman's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Harper. Rebound the Lakers.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And so it's Michael Jordan making things happen for the Bulls. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Austin Reeves really making a difference here.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
So the Bulls 5 right now. We've got Longley. Pippen is out there with Rodman. Then there's Harper, and it's Jordan in at the 2 guard. Time to check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Austin Reeves went undrafted, but his success comes as no surprise to him. He says, "I've always felt like I belong." It goes back to childhood. His mom once asked him, "Is this confidence or cockiness?" He told her, "You're basically kind of the same thing." Kevin, back to you.
That's something else. Undaunted. Hey, David, thank you. Here's Rodman. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And here's Jordan outside, and James pulls it down.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Reeves. Rebound by the Bulls. Now Longley. 8 points for him. Here's Harper. Good on the bucket. Harper's got the lead up to 12 now for Chicago.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Tries it from 19. And Rodman with the basket on the assist by Pippen. Rodman's got his second basket. Lakers trail by 12. Hachimura the pass to Doncic. Over Harper. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game.
It's just one of those nights where Jordan can do no wrong offensively. And let's talk about the endurance to go along with it. Wow. He got a little ahead of himself there trying to pull the team even.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
Unloads, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over, so you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Just solid with the jump shot. Hachimura helps your offense in a number of ways. In that case, spacing the floor.
Jordan with the bucket.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
They get it back. Here's Hachimura. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Hachimura's got 5 points in the quarter. Here's Jordan. Reeves with the rebound. Reeves has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Deflects the pass. Jordan with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Ooh, the double clutch. And Jordan with the layup. Jordan's got 10 points in just the second half.
And not much else you can do. I mean, defensively, you try to make it hard on Jordan without fouling, but he's just too dialed in.
And stolen by Longley. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Harper. The shot's good. Rodman making the play. Rodman's got 4 assists in the game. Lakers trail by 17. Reeves outside. From deep three-point land, sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Reeves has got 18 points in the game. Reeves has got 80% average from deep tonight, making 4 of 5. Snatched up. Harper. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. And the Bulls lead by 16. Jordan against Reeves. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Bulls. Rodman's got 8 rebounds in this game. Harper against Hachimura. A second chance effort. Doncic with the block.
Oh, Doncic says not now and not here. That is a tremendous defensive play.
Here's Hachimura. Offensive rebound. Tries again. Here's LeBron. James gets inside and finishes.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Angeles with some changes. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Hayes. Vanderbilt comes in for Rui Hachimura. And it's next in for LeBron. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Wennington, he's checked in for Longley. Simpkins comes in for Rodman. Kukoc, he's checked in for Pippen. And Steve Kerr is subbed in for Harper.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
Reeves gets the bucket.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And Kenneth gets it to go.
It's one of the best things about playing with Luka Doncic. He creates a lot of open looks.
It's good. Wennington's got his second bucket of the game to go.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
No one near Reeves as he lets it go. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Making a huge difference from deep tonight. That was a big-time shot.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
Lakers trail by 11. Fires from way outside. And Kerr pulls it down. Here's Wennington. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot. Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Here's Simpkins. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
And they get it to double digits just as we get set for the final quarter here. That three could be a killer.
And so it's the
Okay, fans.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And here's the Lakers. 11-point game. In it forward for him, it's James and Hachimura. Good one out there with Gabe Vincent. And it's Finney Smith in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Laker 5.
Coming onto the floor for the Bulls, number 30.
That'll be a 5-second call.
And you could see what he wanted to do there, but that was a tough giveaway.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
Here's Kerr. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Kerr's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Bulls. Lakers trail by 13.
Chicago foul. Tony Kukoc. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Now here is Hachimura. Jacks up a 3. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
This guy looking for opportunities to shot create. Rui Hachimura plays with focus on the offensive end.
The Lakers with the rebound.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
Puts up a deep 3. Vincent misses. Chicago leading by 10. Lets it fly from 18. Kukoc gets the bucket.
He is smooth with it. Kukoc can knock him down.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds that time.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Edwards comes in for Wennington, and it's Harper in for Bushnell. The Bulls making a switch here. Wennington's checked in. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And let's get an update on Scottie Pippen's injury. David, what's the news there?
Thanks, Kevin. I just talked with Chicago's head athletic trainer. He told me that he bruised his rib. He's got a pretty good mark there, and he is really feeling it.
Thank you, David. Appreciate the update. Never like to see any kind of injury, Greg.
Yeah, it's one of the toughest parts of the game because you have little to no control over it.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. Jordan with it. He's picked up by James. Lets it fly from 18. Good. Jordan's got 24.
And when we think about the excitement that Jordan brings to the game, but what about the offensive fundamentals? The man is a perfectionist.
And with that, the Chicago lead is cut back down to 12 as they get that one from Goodwin.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Here's Jordan. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Jordan's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And just the ability to stop on a dime and then quickly rise and fire. This is how Jordan gets the separation he needs.
Vincent misses. And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. 17 points was their biggest margin. And so it's the Lakers with it. They trail by 14. From deep three-point territory. Hachimura, no good. Now the Bulls with it. Fires it up. Jordan with the bucket. 28 points for him.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Los Angeles with some changes. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Austin Reeves comes in for Goodwin. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Vincent. The Bulls also changing it up. Longley's checked in for Wennington. Rodman comes in for Tony Kukoc. Scottie Pippen is subbed in for Steve Kerr. Here's Harper. Rodman passes to Longley. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Rodman. And the Bulls lead by 18.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Hachimura, no good. And here are the Bulls now. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Rodman with the bucket. 6 points for Dennis Rodman.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Milton. Chicago leading by 20. Here's Harper. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And he gets it to go. Rodman's got 4 this quarter. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
I like their defense today, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
And that one is good.
And Jordan can score from anywhere on the floor. At least that's what he believes.
Reeves outside. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Free throw good. Reeves. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Shake Milton. Vanderbilt comes in for Rui Hachimura. Connect, he's checked in for James. And Goodwin subbed in for Doncic. Here's Chicago. They're on an 18-7 run. Kukoc from outside. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Lakers trail by 21, and they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. And Los Angeles with some changes. James comes in for Goodwin, and Vincent subbed in for Austin Reeves. The Bulls also changing it up. Simpkins, he's checked in for Wennington, and it's Caffey in for Brown. That one goes in.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
Got that one up quick. Connects. Got 9 points here in the second half.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
James fires from way outside. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Chicago leading by 20. From 15 feet away, and that one comes up a bit short. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Finney Smith can't get it to go. There's 45 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Vanderbilt with the steal. Fires from way outside. It's hauled in by the Bulls. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Here's Simpkins. That's good. And so Kerr with the assist.
And you can tell Kerr has a good sense for the floor, which helps him find a ready shooter to deliver the ball to.
James wide open. That three off the mark. Here's Chicago. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Simpkins, no good. Here's James, plenty of space. Los Angeles with another miss. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all
acceptance of the doors that never close. When the hands dealt, you gotta know when to fold. And if a spoonful of sugar makes the medicine go down, an apple every day, keeping doctors homebound. Using the word they